Hello everyone and welcome to another video by me, Mr. Drone. I am looking a little different today without my cap, a little bit more professional. As you know, I've been covering a lot of construction regeneration projects in Liverpool, especially the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock on Regent Road. It's in the Liverpool Waters regeneration area and I'm aware of a new development which is in the planning phase on Waterloo Road. So what I wanted to do today is share quite a lot of slides that have been put together for me to show what we know about the new development on Waterloo Road. So let's get into it. I hope you enjoy the slideshow. Let's go. Okay, so this is the area we are going to be looking at today, and no, I did not fly my drone this high. As you'll see in the bottom right hand corner, we do give full credit to Google Earth for many of the views used in the following slides. These initial few slides provide a few reference points and context for the information provided later concerning planned developments at the northern end of the city, all part of the Liverpool Waters master plan. The main purpose of this presentation is to focus on one specific plot for which full plans were submitted to Liverpool City Council in August 2025 after considerable pre-engagement and outline plans by the relevant companies. Some of the companies involved in this specific and larger scope plan, such as the Property Investment and Development Company, Beetham, and the designers and planners Brock, Carmichael and Pegasus, have precedents in Liverpool, Manchester and Birmingham for building significant tall buildings. There's more information about the lead developer and landowner after we take a closer look at Liverpool's developing skyline. Some of the roads in the area include Leeds Street in the red, Great Howard Street in the orange, Paisley Street in the bright green, Waterloo Road dark green, Bath Street in the blue, King Edward Street purple, and leading on to that is Newquay. And some of the landmarks marked with the triangles are Beetham Tower in the red, West Tower in the orange, the Liver Building in the blue up to the right, the Lexington in the bright green, Patagonia Place in the light blue, West Side Apartments in the green, and Waterloo Dock Warehouse in the purple. The next few slides use screenshots from my footage of the Cunard Queen Anne taking part in the 80th anniversary of VJ Day. They show a lower height perspective of the area from the Liver Building northwards left to Everton FC Stadium, which is the Hill-Dixon Stadium in Bramley-Moore Dock, picking out some of the notable landmarks and their heights along the way. And these landmarks from right to left are the Liverpool Cathedral, standing at 101 metres, the Royal Liver Building at 98 metres, Liverpool Metropolitan Cathedral at 85 metres, the Radio City Tower 138 metres, Unity Residential 86 metres, New Hall Place 76 metres, Metropolitan House 73 metres, West Tower 140 metres, the Lexington 113 metres, and Beetham Tower at 90 metres. Continuing on again from West Tower, which is the red triangle continuing right to left, which is 140 metres and Liverpool's tallest building, we have the Lexington again at 113, Patagonia Place 95, you have number 1 Princess Dock 68 metres, Waterside Apartments at 40 metres, Alexandra Tower, the tall one in the blue, is 88 metres. Then we have the Kingsway Tunnel ventilation shaft shown with the purple triangle, that is 49 metres. Waterloo Dock Warehouse at 40 metres, and the Tobacco Warehouse in the pink at 38 metres. And this shot is a closer one of them, leading from Alexandra Tower to the right, marked with the red triangle. And far to the left is Hill-Dixon Stadium, home of Everton Football Club, marked with the blue triangle that stands at 50 metres. Okay, returning to the overhead perspective of the earlier slides, there now followed some more information on the lead developers and landowners involved in the main areas of focus. The area highlighted below is called the King Edward Industrial Estate and it's designated as the King Edward Triangle in the Liverpool Waters Master Plan. A company called KEIE has bought the triangle from Peel Water, which is the new name of the Peel Group operations in Liverpool. KEIE, the more observant will notice the similarity to the named King Edward Industrial Estate, is a subsidiary of another large, well-known company called TJ Morris Limited. KEIE has clearly been set up specifically for focus on developing the King Edward's Triangle, which had already been identified as the potential location of a dense cluster of higher and potentially highest tall buildings in the Liverpool Waters Regeneration Master Plan. TJ Morris Limited is the trading name of the better-known retail brand Home Bargains, which started out as a single-store home and bargains in the Old Swan area by 21-year-old Tom Morris in 1976. The slight brand name change happened in 1995. It is still a family business with Tom and brother Joe still involved. The company has over 500 stores and 22,000 employees. Since KEIE bought the land off Peel Water, the company has been working on outline plans and preparative work, including negotiations with tenants and the Liverpool City Council to remove restrictive covenants and plans for businesses suitable relocations. A new detailed master plan for the whole of King Edward Triangle is being designed, and the planning application is expected to be submitted to Liverpool City Council later this year. However, the main information target of this presentation is an adjacent potential development for which comprehensive plans and an application were submitted to Liverpool City Council in August 2025, which, if successful, would mean work starts on it before the King Edward Triangle. Probably not by coincidence, there is a Home Bargains site here. You see it marked with the blue and red triangle down to the left. And right next to it is an abandoned enclave of properties bound by Waterloo Road, marked in the green, Paisley Street in the blue and Galton Street in the yellow. The site has been acquired by Davos Development Limited, which is also a subsidiary of TJ Morris, responsible for acquiring and developing the Home Bargains sites. In the plans, the site is called 11 to 14 Waterloo Road. Taking a closer look now at 11 to 14 Waterloo Road, including an orange top-wearing Mr. Drone that you'll be able to see if you look closely. And just marking out the streets on a closer scale and view here, you can see Galton Street marked in the red, Waterloo Road in the yellow across the bottom, Paisley Street in the bright blue, Greenock Street in the green, and Roberts Street to the right in the red. And here you'll see the area marked 11 to 14 Waterloo Road in the green, and in the yellow is the area to the northwest corner of King Edward Triangle, and we'll have a new designed plan laid out soon. This is the total area for which plans have been submitted to Liverpool City Council. Although part of it is owned by a separate company and part of the King Edward Triangle, both companies are part of TJ Morris Limited. The King Edward Triangle section will be a temporary development awaiting any outcome of the King Edward Triangle detailed plan development. The plan for this area marked out is to demolish the buildings and create a gated single-level parking area for electric and accessibility vehicles. The plan here at 11 to 14 Waterloo Road is to construct a 29-storey above-ground building which will rise to about 100 metre above sea level, less than the Lexington but taller than Alexandra Tower and Patagonia Place. The main provision will be for 255 residential units, including 127 single-bedroom units, 123 two-bedroom units and 5 three-bedroomed units. The plan includes extensive amenity facilities for residents, a basement for storage of over 250 bicycles, and a ground floor retail unit facing Waterloo Road, probably a restaurant or cafe. Looking now at the angle of 11 to 14 Waterloo Road from the southeast to the northwest, you can see Waterloo Road marked in the yellow. Then there's Waterside Apartments in the green and the Waterloo Dock Warehouse in the red. As can be seen with the Waterloo Dock warehouse, which was developed into apartments, and from the inserted images of Albert Dock, the Titanic Hotel and the Tobacco Warehouse, the traditional dock warehouses were built using red brick with a base colonnade, a large central regimented block and a crown or topping. As with the base of Everton's new stadium, the proposed build will use that format. The central core of the building, shown here roughly as a white rectangle, will comprise stairwells, 3 lifts, 2 for 13 people, 1 for 8 people, and service facilities from the basement all the way to the roof level. Naturally, the building will require piling to the bedrocks below, but the 5-metre deep basements depicted here will be in a rectangular shape comprising the following broad usages. The small box in the orange will be a specific bicycle lift. The blue will be a bicycle washroom. The green will be bicycle racking storage rooms. And the large purple will be utilities. Above ground, the building will have a smaller profile with chamfered corners at the northeast and southwest corners. The ground and first floors will be about 5 metres in height, with all the apartments' floors, second floor upwards, being about 3 metres in height, but with the top level being about 4 metres in height. Outside the building, to the front with Waterloo Road, there will be some additional features. A bench seating area with a back wall to the road near the main entrance, marked in the red in the corner. Loading, collection and drop-off bays marked in the blue. And cantilevered pergola-style overhead canopies, 1 per colonnade bay, over the pavement, but with the last 2 bays reaching out over the seating area for wind and weather mitigation, and that's marked in the pink. At ground level, the main features will be as follows. Rear access for utilities, waste and service access, marked in the orange. Short stay bicycle park, marked in the purple. Colonnade, marked in the brown. A retail unit, probably a restaurant or cafe, is marked in the green. Apartments reception, manned at all hours, is marked in the blue. A lounge area, marked in the pink, and postal and parcel areas is marked in the red. The 5-metre high first floor comprises mostly residence amenities, including, in the red, fitness studios and toilets. In the brown, colonnade. In the orange is a library. In the green is a hallway void area, overground floor reception. In the blue is co-working areas, and in the purple is private dining areas. The top level comprises a combination of sun lounges, amenity rooms, alfresco dining and barbecue kitchen areas, games areas, seating areas with privacy due to box hedging and borders, and an open-air amenity space. These are marked as follows. In the red, you'll see sun lounges, amenity rooms and toilets. In the green are private seating areas. The 2 orange areas are seating areas with small tables. The dark blue is a large dining table area. The purple is a barbecue kitchen area. The brown is open amenity space. And the light blue, is a games area including table tennis and hockey. So here are some of the visualizations submitted by Brock Carmichael. Firstly, of the ground and lower level floors, as if seen from Waterloo Road. And here are the top and highest floor levels with the visualizations shown to the right just there. And here is Brock Carmichael's visualizations of the massing in comparison with the current Liverpool skyline, are seen to the right, as if over the Mersey estuary, looking from the west, southwest and northwest. You can see the block clearly marked in the orange in the visualizations. And so that brings us to the end of that relatively short, I think, presentation and slideshow relating to 11 to 14 Waterloo Road developments, which will, let's remind ourselves, and I will read this again, that will consist of 255 residential units, which will be 127 single bedroom, 123 two bedroom units, and 5 3 bedroom units. A lot of bicycle storage underneath. But we also touched on some information regarding the King Edward Triangle and the Liverpool Waters master plan as well. So it's all part of that master planning project, which is really exciting and is really getting underway and gathering steam. So I hope you enjoyed that. It's a project for me to certainly keep an eye on, as well as the likes of Central Docks, which is down in that area between the Pierhead and the Everton Stadium, the Hill Dickinson Stadium. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will be keeping an eye on it. Anything you know about the project, any comments you have, anything else you might know about any other projects, please do let me know. I hope you enjoyed that slideshow. Please let me have your comments down below, and please do like, share and subscribe, and keep your eyes peeled for a lot more of these types of videos coming, as well as the other stuff that I do. Thank you very much, everybody. Take care. Bye now.